So, we're back in the final chapter. Unfortunately, Mayuri has to die one more time before we try again. Once we do this, tell me where you are. We're gonna reply. Let me be alone. I need to think. I am guessing she's not really gonna take very kindly to that. And here we go, she's back. And now she's trying to convince us that it's okay to let her die. And because we're in Paradox Meltdown...
もしもし。マユリか。
Fortunately, we've already had this conversation about feelings. You're not a burden, Mayuri. We're gonna go hang out at Koima? Nope, we're just gonna go look for Mayuri. And talk for a bit. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the explanation. And obviously the explanation doesn't exactly entail everything that it did beforehand, because last time on Mayuri's route, when we explained everything to Mayuri, she wanted to go track down Kurisu, which made everything much harder. Oh, I won't give up ever. Yep, that's the decision for Kurisu's route. Except hopefully this time we've done enough to actually pull this off. Now, I don't know. So far, this is obviously playing out exactly the same as Kurisu. We're in love with our our assistant. Oh. That was still pretty touching. I'll give you that. Oh. Oh. And she's back. And we push the button. Oh, and we came around. There's something attached here. When we were on the beta worldline, it is this. When we were on the alpha worldline, it's just a bunch of encoded text. Well, okay, what's gonna happen now? This feels kind of ominous. Whoa! 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 Oh, this is new. What is happening here? What's going on?
はい、もしもし。
Hello?
え？誰が？
Who?
僕が？お父さん？君の？
Oh,
何言ってんの？
Suzuha.
岡部倫太郎に代われ？
Ooh.
なあ、岡凛。謎の女が代わってくれってさ。
Ooh.
誰だ？
お願い、今すぐラジカンの屋上に来て。
だから誰だよ。
私は2036年から来た。そこにいる橋田至の娘。名前は天音鈴葉。
ちょっと待て。鈴葉が。なんでここにいるんだ？
Oh, what? 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 Chapter 11. Open the Steins gate. She said to meet her on the roof of Radio Kaikan. When I get there, I find it cordoned off. The roof was off limits to begin with, but now it's also part of a crime scene. As if I needed another reminder of the murder that took place here 3 weeks ago. I duck under the yellow tape and open the door. The lock is still broken. I can hardly breathe after running up the stairs to get here. As I gasp for air, I look across the stark white concrete. And naturally, my eyes go straight to the satellite sitting smack dab in the middle of the roof. Yep.
嘘だろ。
ロボじゃね？変形とかしたりして。
Nope. Mayuri and Daru are just as surprised. What is that thing? I mean, it looks like Suzuha's time machine. There's something different about it. Suzuha's looked old and beat up. This one looks brand new. It's not stuck in the wall either. Besides, this is the beta world line where CERN's dystopia never forms. Suzuha has no reason to travel to 2010. That satellite shouldn't be here. Yet I feel like I've seen it before. We did. Where? When did I? Of course, it was at Dr. Nakabachi's presentation. Right before the presentation started, something shook the building like an earthquake. And when I went to check the roof, this satellite was sitting there. Yep. Finally, though still confused, I approached the satellite. Just then, the hatch opens and someone steps outside. Suzuha!
岡部倫太郎。
Suzuha.
鈴葉。
It really is her. A part-time warrior. John Titor. time traveler from 2036. Daru's daughter, who will be born 7 years from now.
なんでだなんでお前がここにいる
I asked her the same question over the phone, but I can't help myself. I need answers.
質問に答えて。君が岡部倫太郎？
The way she puts it makes it sound like she's never met me before. She probably hasn't. And now that we're talking face to face, I realize that there's something very different about her. For starters, what's with all the camo? It looks dirty and worn, like she's been fighting in it for a while. She's even carrying a gun for some reason. I'm pretty sure it's not a replica. Is she really Amane Suzuha?
いや待てちょっと待て
This doesn't make sense. No, calm down. Figure this out, Okabe. You know that this is impossible. Suzuha can't be here. She left in 1975 in her one-way time machine. She found the IBM 5100, made sure it would get to you, then passed away in the year 2000. So where did this girl come from?
私は2036年から来たタイムトラベラー。オカリンおじさんに頼みがあるの。
Uncle Okarin. Uncle?
おじさんなの？
We don't have time to humor Mayuri's question. Suzuha walks up to me and looks me in the eye. Her expression is grim. Next words out of her mouth are the last thing I expected to hear.
この世界線の未来では第三次世界大戦が起きちゃうんだ。
Oh!
それを回避するために私に協力して過去を変えてお願い。
なんだよそれなんなんだよそれは
第三次世界大戦って大変だ大変だよ。
I mean, that's true.
いやつうかさ、タイムトラベラーってマジ？釣りじゃなくて？
父さんは黙ってて。
父さん？はあ、びっくりした。謎の美少女にいきなり父さん呼ばわりされたでござる。どうせならお兄ちゃんと呼んでくれ。
待て待て待て待て待ってくれ
This is kind of a lot to process. Take a deep breath. Okay, let's figure this out. I turn to Suzuha.
そこにある人工衛星のようなものはタイムマシンか
No, it's a popcorn maker. Suzuha nods curtly. She hasn't smiled once. There's no hint of the cheerful Suzuha I remember. Instead, I sense strength, conviction, and steel resolve.
お前の父親が作ったのか
そうだよ。
Suzuha glances at Daru.
お前は一体どこから来た
2036.
2036年から
Okay.
1975年2000年を経由して。
And did some John Titor related
経
things.
由だって
Doesn't make any sense. She's obviously not in her 40s, which means...
あのタイムマシンは未来方向にも跳躍できると言いたいのか
そうじゃなきゃタイムマシンとは呼べないじゃん。
This isn't the Suzuha I know. But it is Suzuha.
お前は違う未来から来た
違う未来。
2036年はどんな状況なんだセルンによるディストピアは
セルンって何？ディストピア？
CERN doesn't take over? Suzuha frowns. She doesn't know about CERN? That settles it. She's definitely not the Suzuha I know.
さっき第三次世界大戦が起きると言ったよな
そう。その戦争で人類の総人口は10億人まで減ったの。
10億って今の総人口って67億人ぐらいじゃなかったっけ？だとしたら 57億人も死んだってこと？
核兵器が使われてね。
Yeah?
かつての冷戦構造にそっくりだった。きっかけはタイムマシン。
Oh.
EU とロシアによる開発競争が火種になって、それにアメリカまでが横やりを入れたから収拾がつかなくなった。
As tends to happen.
世界を滑る可能性を持つ夢の装置。それを手に入れることは過去から未来までを全て手中に収めるっていうことになるわけだから。
Time travel again. Has the power to grant your dreams, and at the same time destroy everything you love. I know that better than anyone.
2036年には戦争は終結してるけど、地球はボロボロ。もうさ、人がまともに住める世界じゃないんだ。
It's unbelievable. In the future of the Alpha worldline, CERN used their time machine to fashion a dystopia where no one could oppose their rule. Suza traveled to the past to change that. She showed me how to escape that convergence. But this convergence kind of sucks too. The result is this, the Beta worldline. Here, CERN fails to complete its time machine. But instead, 5.7 billion people die in the fires of nuclear war.
そんなのありかよ。
My legs fold beneath me. I sink to my knees.
オカリン、大丈夫？
Mayuri kneels beside me and gently rubs my back. But I'm too stunned to respond to her kindness. I glare at Suzuha, though I know it's absurd. Part of me blames her.
なんでこんなことになってるんだ。お前が言ったんだぞ。ベータ世界線なら平和な未来が待っているって。
This is a completely different girl, but we saved Mayuri. We changed the future. And now after everything we did, Suzuha appears before me once again to say that it wasn't enough?
今が未来への大きな分岐点で。
そんなのは知ってる。
だったらわかるでしょ。このままじゃ57億人が死ぬんだよ。戦争が終わったって何も残ってない世界に私たち放り出されるんだよ。あんなひどい世界を変えるために私はここに来たの。そして過去を変えるためにはオカリンおじさんの協力が。
断る。
Ooh. I reject her plea outright. Suzuha looks hurt, betrayed, like an abandoned puppy. How dare she look at me that way? I borrow Mayuri's shoulder and struggle back to my feet.
俺はアルファ世界線からここに来た。俺の大事な女の子の命を犠牲にしてまでここにたどり着いたんだ。
I can't go back. Not to the world line where Mayuri dies.
57億人が死のうと知ったことかよ。あいつのクリスの犠牲を無駄になんかさせないからな。
Now you're not thinking about this here. One person versus 5.7 billion. At least you know you're not thinking about it. They can't be compared. Suzuha is staring at me in disbelief. Mayuri and Daru clearly don't know what to say. I haven't told them what happened, so they can't understand.
つまりおじさんは別のアトラクトフィールドにいたってこと？
Yeah, and that one sucked too.
すごい。それが例のリーディングシュタイナーなんだね。
なぜその名を？
父さんから聞いてる。それに私もオカリンおじさんとは会ったことがあるんだ。未来でね。
俺と？
そっか。そしてそっちのアトラクトフィールドでも私は同じように2010年に来たんだね。
A faint smile flickers across her face, then she looks at me with renewed intensity.
オカリンおじさん、 今おじさんは断るって言ったけど。
そうだ。クリスの死は無駄にしない。マユリを殺させはしない。
マヨシは死んじゃうの？
Yeah, about that. Long story. Tell you another
さ
time.
っきから言ってるそのクリスってマキセ・クリスのことだよね。
Oh,
聞いておじさん。
yes.
もしもだよ。この世界線の未来を変えるために必要なのが2010年7月28日に亡くなったマキセ・クリスを助けることって言ったら。
Sign me the fuck up, sailor! Shock ripples through my body. What did she say? Save Kurisu? But how? We no longer have the phone wave or the time leap machine. And even if we did, I could never leap that far back. We have a big fucking time machine right behind us. Of course. I look over Suzuha's shoulder at the object disguised as a satellite.
タイムマシン。これがあれば。
It came all the way from 2036. It should have no trouble going back a mere 3 weeks. Even better, this time machine can do what Alpha Suzuha's could not. It can travel to the future. I can go to July 28th, save Kurisu, and return to the present. No demails, no time leaps, no unintended consequences. Genuine physical time travel. I can't refuse. I literally can't refuse. I saw this time machine once before, on July 28th, that fateful day, on the Beta worldline. Shortly before Kurisu was killed, I saw it standing in this very spot, as sure as it is standing before me right now. There's only one thing that can mean. It has already been established that this time machine will appear on that day, in this place. Even before I sent the first email, my participation was assured. Even the thought of turning Suzuha down now is meaningless. Nothing is coincidence. Everything is inevitable. The revelation makes me dizzy. It's like I don't have the tiniest atom of free will, like my every action from the moment of my birth was planned for me by some cosmic force.
私が望む世界線はオカリンおじさんが通ってきたっていうアルファ世界線だっけ。そこじゃない。目指すべきはアトラクトフィールドの狭間。
Ooh. The space between?
どのアトラクトフィールドからも一切干渉を受けない。通称シュタインズゲート。
Ooh. That's just been a phrase we've been throwing around this whole time. That's an actual thing? But that's the Junie name I pulled out of my ass. It doesn't mean anything.
シュタインズゲートはさ、まだ誰も見たことのない未知の世界線らしいんだ。
らしいって、それ誰かが観測したんじゃないん？
観測はされてないんだよね。だから未知なわけで。
So it's a theoretical worldline?
でもシュタインズゲートのダイバージェンスはお父さんとオカリンおじさんとですでに割り出されてるよ。
Ah, well, that explains why it's called that.
ここからマイナス 0.081609%。
Minus 0.086109%.
そこがシュタインズゲート。
Wow.
その世界線に到達するために必要な条件がクリスの救出。
そういうこと。第三次世界大戦を回避する鍵なんだよ。彼女が生きていればさ、戦争は起きない。少なくとも57億人も死なないんだ。
I'd love to know what happens in the future that leads up to that.
なぜクリスなんだ。確かにクリスは天才少女だが、あいつが57億人を救う英雄だっていうのか。
よくわかんない。
わからないって無責任すぎるだろ。
私は父さんの立てた計画通りに動いているだけ。
Okay.
その計画、元はオカリンおじさんが立案したらしいんだけど、
Oh, well, in that case.
おじさんの計画が間違ってたら私のやってることも意味がない。
どうしてまた聞きなんだ。直接俺に指示されたわけじゃないのか。
Because you're dead.
オカリンおじさんは10年ぐらい前、今からだとおよそ15年後
Yeah, whoops.
に、
The same result is on the Alpha world line.
だか
Whoops.
ら真相はわからない。父さんはオカリンおじさんの意志を継いでこの計画を実行するためにたった一人でタイムマシンを作り上げた。
Well, now we can't say no. That's my super hacker. Making a time machine in my memory. He must have hacked into CERN and stolen their research, then used it to construct his own time machine. On the Alpha world line, CERN killed Dar before he could complete the machine. But here, Dar was able to perfect his design. That's why he could go back to the future. Oh. Alpha world line's time machine was unfinished, so Suzuha could only go back to the past, and it was a one-way trip. At least that seems the most likely explanation.
オカリンおじさん、その世界線シュタインズゲートは未知っていうぐらいだから、どんな未来が待っているのか誰も知らない。
So hopefully it's one that's good enough.
もしかしたら第三次世界大戦が終結した後でディストピアが構築されるかもしれない。もしかしたらマキセ・クリスはオカリンおじさんが助けた2日後とかに死んじゃうかもしれない。
But 2 days is worth it.
もしか
If
したら
that's the case.
オカリンおじさんは2025年じゃなくて
That would
1
suck.
週間後に死んじゃうかもしれない。
But okay.
でも同時にもしかしたら2036年になるまで第三次世界大戦も起きないしディストピアも構築されないかもしれない。
That we can actually live happily.
マキセ・クリスも他の誰も死なないかもしれない。素晴らしい未来が待っているかもしれない。少なくとも私がいた2036年でもなくアルファ世界線の私がいた2036年でもなくなるのは確か。
Is an unknown future really for the best? Well, we know both the futures. We have, I would hate for the ending role to say, despite your best efforts, you made everything worse.
先は見えない完全な未知。
That's what's so cool about it. Kurisu can't be saved. I know that. Even if we change the past, convergence will ensure her death, just as it did for Mayuri. It's impossible. There's no way this plan can succeed. We have something we didn't have before. A real fucking time machine. In the end, fate will win, just as it always has.
それでも言ってくれるなら、それでも私と一緒に7月28日へ飛んでくれるなら。
Do we get to find out who was even trying to kill her to begin with?
この手を握って。
I look down at Suzuha's hand. Her skin is rough, her palm calloused. This cool, collected, unsmiling Suzuha comes from a ruined world, from the ashes of a war that claimed over 5 billion lives. I can only imagine what she's been through. Take her hand, take her hand, take her hand. Kurisu. How I have dreamt of saving her. I would do anything, anything, to change her fate. But how do I know this invitation won't lead me into another maze of despair?
マユシーは今の話ちんぷんかんぷんなのです。でも、
New song, new
その
song.
マキセさんっていう人はオカリンにとっては大事な人だったんでしょ。だったら頑張るべきだよ、オカリン。
Oh, thank you. Oh no.
57億人救えるかどうかってのはちっとも想像できないけどな。ごちゃごちゃ細かいことはいいから、その女の子を助けることだけ考えればいいんじゃね？そうすればモテ期到来確定だし。
Thank you. Mayuri and Daru offer me encouragement, but it's not enough to overcome my doubt. Maxi Kurisu we knew, lab member 004, is already gone. Even if I save her on this world line, she won't remember any of the time she shared with us. Her fucking train station theory. You never know. There's no point. Maybe if we save her, and we drift into the Steins world line, maybe the Labmem 004 Kurisu will drift into that world line too. I won't bend time to my convenience. Not again. I'm not God. I don't have that right. If I try, I'll just end up making things worse. Reason pleads with me to stop. And yet, I look at Suzuha's outstretched hand. Then with resignation, I grasp it firmly.
やるよ。
Try though I may to fight it, this choice was made for me on July 28th, the moment I laid eyes upon this time machine.
結局俺がお前の手を握るように運命は収束するんだ。
I'm not at all confident that I can save Kurisu. How many times have I tried to resist fate only to fail? When we first met Kurisu, I don't want to see her die. When we first met her, it was literally because she tracked us down to ask us about something we had told her earlier. And that was clearly the first time we'd met her. This literally was set in stone. But if there's a chance, however small, that she can be saved, I have to try. Even if I can't take back what we had, I want more than anything to save her.
一緒に。
ありがとうゆかりおじさん。じゃあ乗って。
ちなみにそのタイムマシン二人乗りを。
もちろん私の父さんが作った最高傑作なんだからさ、当然だって。
誰が娘に愛されてるの？
Oh,
言葉の意味はよくわからんが、とにかく父さんではなくお兄ちゃんと呼べ。
Daru, shut up.
おかり絶対帰ってきてね。言ったまま戻ってこなかったら嫌だよ。
We know the time machine disappears.
別に違う世界に行くわけじゃない。過去にちょっと戻ってくるだけだ。
I pat Mayuri's arm reassuringly. Then I follow Suzuha to the time machine's hatch and slip inside. The interior is cylindrical and surprisingly tight. When I sit down on the ledge that rims the cylinder, it puts me face to face with Suzuha, kind of like one of those giant teacup rides. There are fewer controls than I expected. The inside definitely looks more refined than what I saw of Suzuha's time machine on the Alpha world line. One thing remains the same, the time display panel, a black screen with red lettering. I guess that's just Daru's taste.
携帯出して。
When I hand it over, Suzuha casually tosses it out the hatch. Oh, hey!
おい。
Well, yep, we can no
持
longer...
っていかない方がいい。混戦するから。
Interference. Oh, I see. We're going to July 28th, so there will be two of me, and if I bring it, two of my phone. I guess that could be a problem if I got a call or something. Time travelers really do need to be careful about what they bring to the past.
ハッチ閉めて。
I hear Mayuri and Daru cheering outside. Mayuri caught my phone, thankfully. Good girl, Mayuri. I give them a final nod, then close the hatch. Silence engulfs us. Suzuha is operating the time display panel. She sets our destination, July 28th, 2010, 11:50 a.m.
時間はこれぐらいでいいかな。
ギリギリすぎないか。
I remember that Dr. Nakabachi's presentation began at 12.
このタイムマシンって場所移動ができないの。
というと？
例えばここ、つまりラジカンの屋上からタイムトラベルを開始した場合、どの時間へ飛んでもラジカン屋上の座標にしか到着しないんだ。
Oh, so we have to physically...
なあ、 本当はもっといろいろ複雑な計算してんだけど、今は説明しない。とにかくそういうことなんで、発表会の前日に飛ぶこともできるけどさ、そのせいで騒ぎになって発表会中止とかになっちゃまずいでしょ。
Okay, that's fair.
なるほ
おじさんってタイムトラベルは初体験だっけ？
Well, properly, physically traveling to the
ど。
past.
な、おじさんと呼ぶのはやめてくれ。タイムリープは腐るほどやったが、タイムトラベルは初めてだ。ジョン・タイター曰く、かなりの G が発生して引っ張られるような感覚があるらしい。
ああ、それ書いたの私。
Of course he did.
ジョン・タイターのことか。
そう、2000年に飛んだ時に。
Part of the plan.
そうか。
Past has changed back, I suppose, from my point of view. When I was on the Alpha worldline, I saw a tighter post on channel in real time. On this worldline, those posts were made to an English BBS in the year 2000.
あんまびっくりしないんだね。
Nothing can surprise me now. My brain's too busy trying to process all this new information.
改
I
め
feel like
て
it's gonna blow.
このミッションについて説明するね。向こうに着いたらのんびり話してる時間はないはずだからさ。目的はマキセ・クリスの死の回避。
Ever since I returned to this worldline, I've avoided all news of Kurisu's murder. I was afraid of setting that result in stone. So I still don't know who killed Kurisu. I don't know how or why she died. I don't know anything at all. If I had known it would come to this, would I have looked things up? I asked myself that question. The answer is no.
アトラクターフィールドによる収束は？
言ったでしょ、その日は分岐点なの。マキセ・クリスの死の可能性は大雑把に計算して 50% なんだよ。
収束は起きないんだな。
If we're not 100% set in stone.
起きるかもしれない。多分起きる。でもきっと抜け道があるはず。その抜け道こそがシュタインズゲートの入り口なの。
A loophole to convergence and our 50% probability. So in the end, it's a gamble.
すると一つ忠告を。ドクター中鉢には気をつけて。
I mean, he is an asshole.
どういう意味？
私のいた2036年では第三次世界大戦が起きたって言ったよね。その原因をたどっていくと中鉢論文に行き着く。ドクター中鉢が書いたっていうタイムマシンに関する文書なんだけど。
Oh, so it's that asshole's fault.
しかし、奴のタイムトラベル理論はジョン・タイターのパクリ。
Wait a minute. John Titor is sitting right in front of me.
つまりタイターがネットに書き込んだことは正しいということか。
一部に嘘を混ぜておいたから私が書き込んだ時はあんまり相手にされなかったんだけど、まさか10年経って再評価されるとはね。私の書いた理論をもとに独自の考えを加えたみたい。その完成度はとても高いらしいんだ。とにかくドクター中鉢はマキセ・クリスの殺された会場にいたんだよね。だから彼には注意しといて。でもまた世界線を大きく変えるキーマンのはず。
Dr. Nakabachi? Important? He was just a crock. I thought he was just some con artist.
じゃあ行くよ。シートベルトを締めて。
I look underneath my butt to find what looks like a car seat belt. Wrap it around my waist and fix my body to the seat.
結構揺れるのか？
揺れはほとんどないよ。
I mean, it does something else? Wait, is this safe? Suza leans forward and pushes a bright yellow button on the bottom of the panel. There are no windows, so I can't tell if the time machine is moving.
たった3週間だからものの2、3分で行けるはず。
Oh. Suza fastens her own seatbelt and sighs.
最初に1975年へ飛んだ時なんかさ、6時間ぐらいかかって暇でしょうがなかったよ。
Oh, so it's a gradual. I guess time travelers have their own problems.
2、3分だからあえて酸素マスクはしてないけど、タイムトラベルの間この中は無酸素状態になる。
Can we have the oxygen anyway?
我慢しろと。
Can we stop pressing the arrow?
ここに
Suza points to the center of the cylinder, the space between me and her.
エアポケットができるの。そこに頭を突っ込んでおけばさ、10分くらいは呼吸できるわけ。
Unless I start hyperventilating.
なあ、もし仮にクリスを救うのを失敗したら。
実はそんなに燃料はなかったりするんだよね。もともと入れておいた燃料はギリギリだから。
Oh.
2036年に帰る分の燃料もなかったり。
How can we get more fuel?
つまり世界線を変えられなかったら、私はこの時代に残るしかないんだ。でも心配しなくてもいいよ。8月20日から7月28日への往復はさ、まだ2回ぐらいなら可能だから。
2 round trips? So what she's really saying is that we only have 2 chances.
燃料がないならどうやって2036年に帰るつもりだ。
帰る予定はないんだよね。シュタインズゲートへ行けたらこの時代にタイムトラベルしてくる理由はなくなるでしょ。因果が再構成されるんだ。ここにいる私は消滅して、きっと2036年で平和に暮らしてるはずだよ。
Well, that kind of stings. We'll miss
という
you.
わけでオカリンおじさんの頑張り次第。
On me? Her tone is light, but her expression is serious. This is the first time in weeks that we've spoken, but I just now realized something about her. Suza is pretty reckless, isn't she? Yeah! Uh-oh. Suddenly there's a zapping sound. Countless faint silver lights start floating around the cylinder. They look like moth dust or powdered snow. The lights slowly change colors. Violet, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, back to silver, violet, blue. Colors of the rainbow? I feel pressure on my entire body, similar to the sensation you feel as you ascend an elevator. In an elevator, you feel as if you're being pulled downwards, but instead the time machine feels like it's pulling at my back. The feeling of pressure quickly increases. It starts to feel like I'm falling horizontally. I've never experienced anything like this. It's so uncomfortable, I want to scream. The strangest thing is that the time machine itself isn't shaking. In fact, it doesn't seem to be moving at all. Daru's ultimate design. There's no noise, no vibration. It's eerie. The pulling sensation grows even stronger. I can hear my bones creaking. Oh, ow. Ow. Imagine my body flattened like a pancake. It's not a pleasant thought. Not pleasant at all. It's getting worse. I look at Suza. She has her eyes shut and her jaw clenched tight. I can no longer move. It feels like my back is glued to the wall. My vision begins to warp. Within my warping vision, the powder of light still shifts through the colors of the rainbow. It's strangely beautiful, like something out of a painting. And still I keep falling. Where is it taking me? Through a tunnel in space-time? All I know is that I'm falling. Suddenly everything goes dark. I try to scream, but even my voice falls away. It doesn't even reach my own ears. It's gravity. There's an intense gravitational distortion behind me. And I'm still falling toward it. There's that familiar time travel sound effect. My vision slowly recovers. The smell of ozone fills my nostrils. Suzuha takes a deep breath and unfastens her seatbelt.
着いたよ。
Oh, you have arrived at your destination. I gulp for air. Did I really just travel through time? If so, then this is July 28th. The day Kurisu and I first met. The day I sent the first email. The day it all began. Suzuha takes out a digital watch. It's a fairly old-fashioned design.
1975年で買ってきたんだ。でもまだ3年も使ってないよ。
This is where an uninformed person would say, in Japanese, please. Suzuha sets the watch to the correct time, then hands it to me. We bought it in 1975, but didn't spend more than a year in 1975. Display reads 11:51. Nakabachi's presentation starts at 12.
出るよ。オカリンおじさんはマキセ・クリスをマークして殺されるのを阻止して。
お前は
サポートに回る。それと携帯を取り上げた理由と関係するけど、ここには7月28日現在のオカリンおじさんもいる。
You're wrong.
今
There's
世界に岡部倫太郎は2人いることになるの。
Okabe Rintaro, and there's Hoyun Kyoma.
自分自身との接触は絶対避けて。深刻なタイムパラドックスが発生する可能性があるから。
タイターが言っていたことと違うが。
あれは単なるフェイク情報。
Ah, that was one of the lies you plugged in there. Come to think of it, Alpha Suzuha said the stuff she posted about the many worlds interpretation was fake too.
了解だ。
じゃあ状況開始。終わったらこのタイムマシン前に集合ね。
Suzuha finishes her rushed explanation and motions me toward the hatch. I open the hatch and grab the rim. Here we are. I squeeze my way out. Suzuha crawls out after me and closes the hatch.
おじさんは隠れて。私がおとりになる。
Distraction. Suzuha runs up to the emergency door. And then, to my astonishment, she draws her gun and fires at the doorknob. Holy shit. The door opens easily. That must have broken the lock. Any minute now, a crowd of people run up these stairs to see what happened. My past self will be among them. I need to hide before they get here. That was a close one. I nearly bumped into myself on the 8th floor landing. Right after I ran downstairs to the 7th floor, I heard footsteps running up the other way behind me. Those footsteps were mine, no doubt. It was a near miss. To be safe, I descended to the 4th floor before stopping to take a breath. I take a look around, but there's nobody paying attention to me. I wonder what Suzuha is doing. I'm worried, but I need to focus on my own mission. I must prevent Kurisu's death. About 30 minutes from now, just after Nakabachi's presentation ends, someone will murder her. I know where it happens, in the 8th floor hallway toward the back of the building where people rarely go. What I don't know is who stabbed her. Instead of running around and drawing attention to myself, I should just wait at the scene. Let's cool off here for about 5 minutes and then head over there. We meet her before the attempted murder happens, right? If I remember correctly, Kurisu tried to talk to me in the assembly hall, but I blew her off and came down here. After that, I tried calling Mayuri, but her phone was off and I couldn't get through. So I went back up to the assembly hall to find her. What time was that? I searched my memories trying to plot the actions I took on July 20th. It sounded simple when Suzuha said it. Staying away from my past self is going to take more work than I thought. Frustration mounts. I shoved Suzuha's watch into my pocket to quash it. Just then...
すいません。
Oh! That voice. I turn around. There's the girl.
私、あなたと面識ありました？
いや、
さっきこのビルの屋上から降りてきましたよね。
She looks at me with those beautiful eyes shining with intelligence and strength of will. I thought I would never see her again. But now, Now before my very eyes is the girl I love. Tears well up in my eyes. I want to embrace her right this instant, but she would probably smack me in the face.